everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK. Thought we would just check in and do a joint Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading, just see where the energies are for the Sacred Union, how the current energies for today, Easter Sunday is affecting the collective, affecting both where the masculine and the feminine sit. So if you're watching this, just tune in, ask your guides for an answer to a question that you need answering. If you feel that it's not fitting, please don't make it fit. If it's not for you, if it's not for you, if it's not resonating. There's always reasons that you get pulled to watching videos. Though it's dated for today, they are meant to be timeless. So we're going to start with the joint energies for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine for the current joint energies, please. Current joint energies for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Wow. Okay, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Hierophant. So what we've got here for the current energies is that for the joint energies as well, that both parties are actually going within. They are tapping into their high wisdom of their feminine energy. So both the masculine and the feminine are tapping into their feminine energies. And you know, if you see here, it's interesting that the decks that they pull you to is that, you know, she's got this book, you know, she's researching, but internally she's reading her internal script is what they're giving me. And here with the High Priestess, we've got this baby that's wrapped. And what they're drawing me to is that this is going back to inner child work. So both the masculine and the feminine have been working. What's been bringing up in this current isolation is old traumas. You know, when we're forced to be quiet, generally what we do is we have to go within. And we go over past stuff, we reflect, we go inside, and that's really what's been happening. And it has been bringing up a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, but it's and taking away the illusions. And what I feel is that you moving through that here. You see the pain in this card, and also above them we've got the, you know, we've got the light. It's either the moon or the sun, which actually both are linked to the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, which is why this is in the joint energies. You know, we're moving through this heartache, this grief. We're coming through this from going within, and what we're coming through into is a more balanced energy. Again, the Hierophant can be many things. It also can be spiritual lessons here. And what we see when we look at this card is it's almost like the judge, if you like, is faceless, and he's carrying the book, and they're both bowing down to him. And the feminine has the moon behind her, which is associated with the Divine Feminine, and the masculine is he's actually got a devil's tail, but he's bowing down to, he's coming out of the devil energy. He's wanting to step more to something more stable with his Divine Feminine, something more, could be marriage for some, that's also very possible. But really, really strong, powerful energies in the joint current energies. Really quite lovely. So let's have a look at the Divine Masculine. Where is the Divine Masculine currently? Divine Masculine. Okay. One more, please. Wow. So what I'm getting for the Divine Masculine, the current energies, we've got the Fool in reverse, we've got the Justice, another major arcana, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. And what I'm getting for the Fool, you know, the Fool on the traditional Rider-Waite is that he has both feet on land, whereas this Fool has one foot. He's already taken the step, though it's in reverse. And what I'm getting is that he has taken steps. You can see that he's taken steps, but you can't actually see them. You can't actually see what steps he's been taken. So the feminine can't see this. So she feels that there is nothing actually going on. And what's interesting with this card again is that we've got the sun and the moon. So it's been really interesting that I was drawn to this deck, and I nearly started the reading with another deck and they pulled me to this deck. So we've got the masculine and the feminine energies. So though this sits in the masculine, it feels like actually it's indicated that both masculine and feminines are taking a step forward in their own personal space, in their own personal lives, in moving and building together, but separately. So though this is in reverse, like he is taking steps forward, it's just not visible at the moment, which is what I'm getting why it's in reverse. We've then got the Justice, so he's trying to stable out, trying to balance out. You know, and this card, she's got the Wheel of Fortune above her, she's got the Balance, and she's stood strong. She's got the yin and the yang, which for me is union, because it's the black and the white, the two unions coming together to complete, the two halves coming together to complete a whole. So the work that is being done individually is to bring the masculine and the feminine together for union, to get their justice, to move through into something more stable, something more balanced, something more, you know, like we said here, you know, possibly marriage as well. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, what I get with this is that where the balance is also coming up is that where there has been a lot of giving to other people, for the masculine, that he is balancing that up now, that he's not as over giving as much. He's seeing his worth in receiving as well as just giving. So let's just have a look. Yeah. And then we're going into the Four of Swords, which is the time of reflection. The time, and what I'm being drawn to is the four wolves around him. So what I get with this is that this time of the going in, there is real growth, real power coming forth to the Divine Masculine. He understands the benefits of going within. He's understanding his mind. He's understanding where he wants his life to go. And he's feeling very empowered. What I'm getting with the wolves is that they're referring me to a dog. So whether he's spending time with his dog and he's walking and he's getting the insights, or that, okay, two messages here, or that he's been treated like a dog, or he's treated himself like a dog. But, you know, you reverse dog and you get God, and he's seeing, he's led in the light. He is led in the light. The light is coming down and it's lighting him up, and he is being protected while he goes into this inner state. And he's got the candle in his shoe here. So he's seeing when he goes within, the strength and the power that he gets in his own knowing, his own godlike abilities, where he can manifest the life that he wants and go to where he wants to go, and he can discover his strength. It's filled, this card is filled with so much love here. The power is really it's very intense. It's very, very powerful. It's almost been like there has been a realization and an awakening, you know, kind of going into this high priestess energy and the Hierophant. Lots of major arcanas here. You know, we've got 1, 2, 4 major arcanas in 7 cards. So quite a lot. So yeah, let's just see where the Divine Masculine is heading to. So let's see his future energies, please. So what's he working towards? Where's he stepping into? For the Divine Masculine. Future. Wow. Wow, another major arcana. Okay, so we've got 3 of Cups in reverse, we've got the 3 of Swords in reverse, and we've got the Devil in reverse. Now, 3s are about growth, they're about expansion, building blocks in the spiritual world of what the material is built on, higher powers, becoming the master. You know, 3 in the major arcanas is the Empress. It's the process of creation of the Divine Feminine. And I just feel that what has happened is that he's been leaving a past relationship. So I do feel that this was for relationships that haven't been in contact or aren't in contact, or at the beginning of contact, where there was a third party, but not an insignificant third party, a karmic marriage. I'm getting all that there was a family of 3. So the masculine, karmic marriage, and 1 child as well. I'm getting that. And that there has been a lot of heartache in coming out. So again, if you look at the 3 swords, it's, you know, heartache for everyone involved in coming out of that, but all for the benefit, because they are all leaving the devil behind. The devil energy kept them all chained, kept them all stuck in this very sort of destructive energy. Codependent energy is the word they were trying to give me, and I couldn't quite think what it was. So let's just have a look through again, just to where he's moving forth with this. Really, really strong energies for the Divine Masculine in these cards. Very, very powerful. Very stable. There's like a knowing. There's like a it's like the throat is being cleared. Yeah, and then we've got the 6 of Wands. So it's like the battle has been won. The victory. He's stepping into his power. He actually knows where he's going to, and you know, this person's got like the eagle on the shoulder, which is the power symbol. It's looking upwards, it's looking forward, it's raising the 1 wand of a new beginning, with fire energy, with vital force. You know, this is what the wands are really, really all about. And stepping forth into this, and moving through, you know, has been going within, knowing what he wants, feeling the justice, feeling the great power, letting go of the past, these old karmic cycles, letting go of the devil, and knowing that the battle is being won. Beautiful, beautiful energies for the Divine Masculine. So let's have a look at the Divine Feminine. Where is she currently, and how is she doing in her own current energies? So let's have a look at the Divine Feminine, please. The Divine Feminine, where is she in her own current energies? They're all falling out. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got, let's move these over. We've got the Empress in reverse. We've got the Hermit. We've got the King of Wands in reverse. And we've got the Magician in reverse. Wow. So we have got 3 major arcanas out of 4. This is a powerful time for the Divine Feminine. Let's just get some cards and find out why everything is in reverse. So let's have a look. Why is the Empress in reverse, please? And the Magician. Where's the Magician in reverse? Okay, interesting. So this is what we've got. So we've got the Empress energy. So the creativity, the strength, the nurturer is feeling a little bit unstable. The whole energy of this is very different from the masculine that feels very stable, very strong, very knowing, very like they're showing me swords. It's very, very precise and very clear, very truthful. Whereas the feminine feels a little bit more unstable, but with passion, and there is an underlying knowing. It feels like she's had kind of a wobble, and I think a lot of that is that there's a lot going on in the feminine's world at the moment. I feel that lockdown, there's a lot of caring going on, a lot of juggling, a lot of balls to balance, and she's sort of looking outwards. She's looking to the future, whereas at the moment she's feeling a bit stuck. She's going within with the Hermit, and she's having to focus on the light, the current light at the moment. If you look at this Hermit here, you know, he's really, really focusing on and protecting the light that's in front of him. And I feel that that's very much of what she's trying to do, is that she's trying to protect the her own light. And again, if you look at the background, we've got the moon with this Hermit, which is divine feminine. So really focusing on her own current light, because she was feeling this wobble, but looking out to pastures new, looking out to the new sprouts, the new things that are coming her way, watching her ships come in, wondering what's going to come in. And the part of the imbalance of the Empress energy is not knowing. They're not knowing. So very much in letting go of the need to know, letting go of the control. And then we go into the King of Wands. So the King of Wands in reverse, and also the Magician in reverse. So the King of Wands, as a clarifier, we get the Two of Cups. So this is her divine masculine, because she's not seeing what is going on. She's not seeing that he's taken a step off of the cliff already. So she's not feeling the energy and the power of her masculine, but wanting her union. But she's got to watch the inner light. She's got to focus on her inner light in the space, in the now, to know that this is coming. And having the Magician here, that, you know, he's working his magic, but again, it's behind the scenes. It's behind the scenes, and the King of Cups will come through. We've got the Chariot. Again, we've got that yin and yang energy pulling the Chariot forth, which is the union of the black and the white coming together, movement forward, and coming out of this energy of going inwards, you know, just trying to see everything differently at the moment. So again, yes, slightly more imbalance within the divine feminine, but really needing to focus on what's going on. So let's have a look at where she's going forward for the divine feminine, please. Where's her forward energy? What is she working on? What's she coming into? Okay, in everything in reverse. So these are all the potentials that we've got, divine feminine. Okay, we've got the Sun in reverse, and we've got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Cups. Where's the Sun in reverse? The Hermit again. Yeah. Page of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so double Hermit, I'm sure, yes, here. So you can see This is the time to go within and really believe and trust the path, because you've got the sun, you've got the magician, you've got your king. It's just you're not seeing it. You're putting everything in reverse, which is the mental state, and that's very much about the current situation. Lots and lots going on. So you're not seeing your light, you're not seeing the bigger picture. So focus on the bigger pictures, Divine Feminine. You know, you're coming out of, you know, these rocky waters. You're moving into calmer times, to a new beginning, to a new path, to a new horizon, but you're not seeing it. You can't see the light. You're not noticing the light, the family that are being born. Or that the current situation of focusing on the family is blocking your Empress energy, because there's too much going on. So you need to try and take some time out to try and go within, and realize that you need your strength. Go within. You don't need to tame the tiger. You need to be the tiger. Which is interesting, and they're really bringing me to the animals again in this deck. You are strong. You have this strength. You are the sun. You can see the sun. It's just that you're not going into your Empress energy. So a little bit unstable for the Divine Feminine. So let's have a look and just see. I'm actually going to get another deck to do the joint future energies for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. They're the joint energies for the future. Where are the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine heading towards, please? Where are the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine heading towards? Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Joint future energies, please. Okay, this is really interesting. So just pulled more cards than normal, because I feel that though this is the joint energies, it's very separate, that this is very masculine and this is very feminine. So it really feels that actually, you know, the separation at the moment is because both are going within, both are working on their own energies before they come together. That the Three of Swords, the Emperor stepping into his Emperor energy, that the masculine's feeling the loss of the past relationship, and really feeling the loss of the hurt caused with the Divine Feminine. But he is moving into his King of Swords energy. He is feeling his strength of the path that he's taken, and he is stepping forward. You know, he's growing this new found strength. It's growing, it's stepping forward with the truth, with his ace, with his maturity, into stability. And again, we've got a lot of cards come up again. So we've got the Six of Pentacles again, came up in the masculine's energy, in reverse here. So again, stepping out of this giving, which is where I feel the feminine is at the moment, could be very much due to just the times that we're in and the lockdown, but moving into the new beginning of the Ace of Pentacles, knowing you know, see here, we've got that, it's almost like the union reef over the gate. You're walking into a new beginning, a new, what's the word they're giving me? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. No, I can't think it. Okay, they'll give it to me in a minute. We've got the rose, and we've got the, I think it's a lily here. And it's like the garden is, it's growing, it's blooming. You know, everything that you've done is blooming, is blossoming, and you're walking into like the pastures new, through this new archway into your new life, of your new stability. It's not coming as quick as you want, but there is passion. But again, we've got the nine of wands, so there is some tiredness feeling here. There is some feeling like that you need to actually be a little bit protected at this time. That's the kind of feeling that I get for the feminines, that you might feel that you need to just be a little bit protective. Again, I feel that's just because of this little bit of instability of your energy at the moment in just moving through that. But I do see that kind of shifting. I do see, yeah, there's some devil energy coming on at the moment, but you're going into your wishes fulfilled. I feel that, so I'm feeling a lot of pink. You do need to go into your heart center to overcome what's happening here. It's the devil energy that's coming up, but it's just it's a vibration. So they're showing me like a wave. You just need to move through this to really come out the other side. There's a slight wobble going on for the divine feminine. So let's just get a guidance card for divine masculine and divine feminine, and we'll bring the reading to a close. So masculine's doing great. What guidance can we give you? Okay, take a break. A life's work is not a season. Get off the treadmill. That's really, really interesting, because I do feel with the divine masculine, a lot of what their distraction was through work, through keeping them busy, and this time of lockdown has really made them go within. We know that there's been a lot of tower moments for the divine masculine, and their world has really been shaken up, and this time has really allowed them to integrate that all together, to step into the light. And I keep being drawn back again to the Four of Swords energy of how he's really basking in his light. And again here you've got a person that's really basking in the light of the moon, and it's like time to take a break, time to get off the treadmill and to go within, to allow everything to kind of integrate together. Lovely. So let's just get some guidance for the divine feminine. What can we do with this devil energy and this this ripple? That's what they're telling me. It's a ripple. It's like it's the wave. It's like a slightly ripple effect, and it's making them feel imbalanced. And we need to turn all these cards, because some of these cards are great. They're just in reverse, and that's where your energy sitting from at the moment. Very interesting. Play and have fun. Don't be too serious. And that's so interesting, because it's the mind. You know, where the mind takes you. How do you get out of that vibration? How do you get out of that entrapment of the devil, of the inner monster, if you like, of the darker energies? And the way to get out is to raise your vibration, to raise your light, to have fun, to laugh. There is no dark in the light. The dark cannot survive in the light. So when you play, when you have fun, when you celebrate your own life, your own celebration. So she sat in this glass of champagne, and the sun or the moon is lighting her up. She is being illuminated. Have fun, have play, and it will balance out your energies. So I leave you there. I leave you with so much light, so much love, and I hope you have a great Easter.